Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Born Bearded. I'm Dave. Today we're going to be talking about something new from True North Beard Co. that really caught my attention. And that's going to be Grey Wolf. We're going to be talking about the beard oil, the beard butter, and the beard balm. And the reason why Grey Wolf really stands out to me is because it was built with gray beards in mind. Those gray beards, white beards, those salt and pepper beards, even those red beards. And really any of those beards that feel dry, coarse, or a little wiry. As somebody with a gray beard, that immediately makes sense to me. When somebody says made with gray beards in mind, I pay attention. But I'm not just looking for a name. I want to know, does the blend make sense? Does the feel and beard make sense? Does the oil, butter, and balm serve a purpose together? And with Grey Wolf, I think it does. So let's get through the intro and we're going to get right into it. Remember, your greybeard feels different because it is different. It can feel more wiry, it can feel more coarse, and it can even dry out a little faster. And depending on your beard, it may not lay down or soften as easily as it used to. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your beard. That is just understanding what is happening with your beard and what your beard responds to. And that's where Grey Wolf really starts to make sense to me because it's not a change in your routine. It's still the same oil, butter, and balm that you use in the evenings and the mornings. It's just True North's Grey Wolf version of that routine. It's just built around those gray, white, salt and pepper beards. But before I talk about how these feel in beard, I really want to start getting into the blend to see if that blend makes sense for a gray beard. If you're going to say something is made with gray beards in mind, I want to see ingredients that support conditioning, softening, manageability, and control. So right away, I could see the purpose. This is not about making your beard shiny. This is about making your beard feel better. It makes it feel softer, feel more conditioned, more manageable. And when you add the balm in there, there's your control. That matters because gray beards don't need something that's overly complicated. But having something built that keeps that coarser, drier feel in mind really does help. So let's get started with the oil. So starting with the Grey Wolf beard oil, it is a medium viscosity, and the ingredients are golden jojoba oil, argan oil, metafoam seed oil, castor oil, avocado oil, borage oil, and vitamin E. When I look at that blend, it makes sense for what Grey Wolf is supposed to be. It's not a super thick oil. It's not a heavy oil. But I will say that if you're used to True North Beard Co.'s oil, this one is just a tad thicker. Now I'm talking a very minimal amount thicker, not a lot, just enough to give a little more body. And poor graybeard, I like that. Again, it's a medium viscosity beard oil, but it performs closer to what I would expect from a thicker oil. And I mean that in a good way. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, it doesn't just set up on top of the beard, it absorbs very well. It just gives you that conditioned feel, like it's supported, like something I would expect from something that had a little more weight to it. And that's really the main thing that I noticed with this oil. The blend makes sense. The feel and beard really makes sense. And it sets up the beard for that butter and the balm to finish up. So now let's go ahead and move into the Grey Wolf butter. And the butter's where Grey Wolf starts to come together even more. Because for me in my routine, butter is not optional, especially in the evenings. The oil gets down into the skin and works through your beard. The butter gets put in the beard and all those nutrients work into your beard while you sleep in the evenings. And adding that conditioning in the evening is so important for a gray beard. Because with a gray beard, it can dry out fast. It can feel unruly really fast, and it can feel really rough. So when you have a butter that carries that same purpose, it just makes sense. The butter gives you that softening side, that conditioning side. It gives you that nighttime beard care side. And this is where I would use that butter for that nighttime routine after the shower. I'd put the oil in. I'd let the oil set for 3 to 5 minutes. I'd add the butter and then work it through my beard. After it's setting for a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and tie my beard up. And I also suggest waiting 20 to 30 minutes before you lay down, especially if you can't tie up your beard. And here we are with the Grey Wolf Balm to bring in just another piece. The balm gives you that control side where the oil and the butter really work on the nourishment. Now, the balm does have those same carrier oils in the balm as well, so you're going to get some nourishment out of that. But the balm is going to be there for control, to tame those flyaways, especially with those wiry greybeard hairs. It'll tame those flyaways and help keep a little bit of shape to your beard. Because sometimes the beard feels good, but you still want it to behave. So you want to tame those flyaways. You want to get those stubborn sides taken care of and get those to lay down. And that's where this balm really makes sense. True North has it listed as a hybrid medium. I would say this is right at that medium level. It's not got so much beeswax in it that it's going to make your beard stiff, but it's going to give you enough control to hold down those flyaways. And so regardless of what color beard you have, this balm really does make sense. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, and it's going to give you a little bit of shape to your beard. And here we are, guys, at the end of the video. Each of these products have their job, and they fulfill the job very well. So now the question is who do I think that Grey Wolf is going to make the most sense for? I think it makes sense for gray beards, white beards, those salt and pepper beards, even red beards. Any beards that feel coarse, dry, or they might feel a little bit brittle or wiry. You don't have to have a gray beard to use this product, but if you have a gray beard, I think you're going to understand the purpose of this oil very well. Now, Grey Wolf is also unscented. It's not built around a big scent profile. It's built with purpose. It's built to soften, condition, maintain. And that's pretty much it, and it does its job really well. My big takeaway with Grey Wolf is it feels like it was built with intention, and that's what I really want to see. If a company is going to say something is built specifically for gray beards, I want that to make sense, not just be a name. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If you guys wouldn't mind, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. We also run 2 live streams on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to join us there, and if you have any questions, bring them into the live chat with us. We'll be more than happy to answer them there. And down in the description, I'm going to go ahead and put down my link tree, which is going to have my Instagram, Facebook, and all my social media on there. Follow me on those social media, and we may actually do a Grey Wolf giveaway. And I'm going to leave you guys with this today. Remember, your mental health is a priority. Your happiness is essential, and your self-care is an absolute necessity. I'm Dave, and I was born bearded. Love you guys. Have a good night.